We're going to switch over. We went from Romania now. We're going over to China because, as I said, I'm wearing my Chinese jacket here that came from China. And I have you with us, and she is the president of the Chinese Community Center. They're located in Latham. And I went to your tea ceremony, and it was you are so smart.
Oh, it's great to have you as my guest when I'm doing the Kung Fu tea. And you know so much, and you really enjoy all the little details and the cultural involved. So let's just say, come to my house. Let's do another one.
Let's do another one.
Let's
Yes,
do another
and the washing of the tea and all. I just loved it all. But one of the events I go to every year and have for I don't know how long, and we've filmed it and we've done so much, was the Chinese Community Center's Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year. And this is a big event. People in China go home for that, don't they?
Yes, they do. They do. So that is like part of the holiday tradition, as we call it, holiday tradition, the Chinese won't want to miss. So it's been many years, ever since the 1980s, China has New Year's Eve gala show. And it's one show nationwide. So in the New Year's Eve, the Chinese would sit with their family, have the feast, and look at the show. And then think about the competition. You know, all the movie stars, singers just want to squeeze into the show. And then if you're nobody,
this is
you're
like
in the show.
Across China.
Across China. The next day, that person is a superstar. So that's really amazing. So even in the capital district area, so Chinese Community Center, we like to do an entertainment show, put on, so whatever the capital region talented person can offer to entertain people. And it's a great celebration to announce the new year.
Well, it is so great because when I've been there, they've done poetry, they play the guzheng, the different instruments that we aren't used to in this country. Yeah. So you get to see that. But the food, you also have food there usually, or I don't know if you are this year.
With the pandemic getting a little.
Yeah, I know
but then I think next year. Yeah.
So they have a lot. The dancers and the young kids.
Yes.
Are amazing that come out there and maybe they'll read poetry or they'll do something all in Chinese.
Yes. Well, I think the program I'll separate in the three parts. The first part, as you said, the traditional part, like the instrument play or the Peking opera. We have the Peking opera performer right from China this year. It's amazing, you know, it's just we haven't been able to get any for the last 8-9 years. And then also the traditional dance, Mongolian dance, for example. So those are like the really traditional type of program. And then would be the modern part, like we got a 10 years old genius pianist play Chopin. And then we have just clarinet or like piano, music and orchestra. And then we have children part, as you said, because we have Chinese school, you know.
I know you do. Yeah, that's wonderful.
It's a Sunday school. Every Sunday is in Shaker Junior High School.
I've been there, and the place is busy.
Absolutely
rooms,
full.
All the rooms are going. It's like, what is going on here?
I mean, it's a big community because, you know, it's like this year even, you know, now we're recovering from pandemic. We have over 300 students. Before pandemic, we had 400 students, and then with their parents, sometimes grandparents. So
and the grandparents come there, sitting there waiting, and it's an amazing place to be. Yeah.
But it's amazing. All the dynamic, and then all the classes and the clubs we open for that. It's just great. So that's a great community. For Chinese community, we offer a lot of activities for the more senior population too. Dance clubs, mahjong game clubs,
the mahjong, the Chinese mahjong,
Tai Chi fan dancing, etc. So it's just places.
Well, and when I went to the center, then you had that fan dancer. Yeah. I mean, not a fan dancer like you would see in a burlesque, but
Tai Chi fan dancing.
The fan dance.
Yeah, right.
And she was delightful. I mean, she had all the moves. I mean, when I see the gracefulness of the dance.
She is Sandra Blank.
And then you had, I don't know if you'll do that, but this last time when I was there, they have the kids that do, I don't want to say kung fu, but you know, what do they, I mean, there's so many different ones that, you know.
They are all kung fu, but different style. I mean, the kung fu master would say, we got this Tai and Changquan style or whatever style. I'm not a master of that to know all the styles, but then they play either certain forms or with their weapons.
Yeah. So not real ones.
Not real ones, but for performing level wise.
Yeah, they're really amazing. And you're holding, what are you holding? A rabbit.
Yes, this is the year of the rabbit, everyone. So January 22nd, the day we're gonna do our Lunar New Year Gala show, is the first day of the year of the rabbit. Isn't that fun?
And
So
I'm a rat. What are you?
You're a rat. I'm a dragon.
You're a dragon. Okay.
So you are family-oriented and quick-witted, sense of humor, optimistic. That's your characteristic.
I think they hit it.
Good. That's good. I love it. Yeah.
And I like when you look and they say, well, a dragon shouldn't be with a rat, or they've got these
They're
little
the same
thingies.
thing. Yeah.
And my husband was a tiger, and they said, well, the rat and the tiger don't get. And we were like simpatico,
It's just like
Yeah, it's just like
it's just a
astrology and
description.
stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
but it's
yes.
fun. It's
Yeah,
real good.
It is fun.
And it's a 12 cycle, right? 12-year
12
cycle.
zodiac animals. Yeah.
Right.
So and then rotating, and rat is the leader. You know that.
I know it's the top one.
Amazing because
Top one.
the rat
I
is
love
the most
to be on
smart
top.
one. Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Right.
but so they can get tickets to the event, right?
Totally. So people just can go to our main website, www.cccolbany.org. And then right on the homepage, you'll see the Lunar New Year Gala Show. Click, and then you get in.
Yeah, and you can bring kids. If you're a member of the Chinese Community Center, it's one price, and if you're not, it's a little bit more. But believe me, you will get an entire afternoon of the most spectacular entertainment. And not only that, but what you will get is an understanding of the Chinese
Very
culture,
true.
which is so rich. I've been to China. The amount of reverence there is to tradition and to the culture is so palpable. It's there. People are just so, they live it. Yeah.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anne. With your deep knowledge of China, I really appreciate you saying.
No, that
you're
is
so
true.
right. You're
Yeah.
so right. It's a glimpse of the Chinese culture from Asian to modern.
Right.
That's my conclusion.
Oh yeah,
for
and
the
they're very
show.
modern. I've
Yeah.
seen some of those outfits they're wearing.
Yes.
And they have those dance clubs. And they
Yeah,
have those,
right,
I
right,
know.
yeah, right.
So, it's not just one thing. It's
No,
the
it's a
whole-
combination. We have 120 performers,
Yeah.
so it's a big show.
It's going to be great. Can't wait to see it. Yeah.
Right, you are, and on my list, you know that.
Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to enjoy having tea at your home.
Totally.
Good.
Thank you, Anne.
Thank you so much for being here, Wei.